Hello, welcome back to another episode of the Coffee and Records podcast. I am so happy because today we are interviewing my roommate. She is a pop artist originally from Brazil, and she's one of the most talented and dedicated person I know. Through her music, she inspires many to keep going and creating your own opportunities in life. Apart from being an artist, she's also a businesswoman who carefully crafts her marketing strategies to promote her music and her shows. She just performed at the Loft here at Berklee College of Music, and she is currently planning a calf show coming up on October 29th. So if you like artists like Taylor Swift, Tate McRae, Sabrina Carpenter, this is your girl. Please welcome Duda. Duda, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm doing good.
That's nice. It feels very kind of weird because we're in our living room that we literally spend all day live, and now we're recording a video.
Yes, it's recording a podcast interview in your own house.
Exactly. Oh well. Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much, for being here. And agreeing to do this
stairs.
Yeah. And agreeing to do this interview, and I feel like it's a very special moment, a very special time for you because this semester you have a lot of stuff going on.
Definitely. I feel like this is the most exciting semester I've had in a while. I mean, I'm now going into my 5th semester at Berklee. So here at Berklee, go by semester. So starting my 3rd year, and it's just crazy. I feel like I've had amazing semesters so far, but this one in particular is a very special one. All of them are, but this one is we've been working for this one. So yeah.
Exactly. It's like, okay, this one is when all the work you've been doing is actually flourishing. So
exactly. And then
yeah, I want to start by talking about your show. You did a show at the Loft. Woo!
Yay!
On Friday. And that was an amazing show. I went there and you played with 2 other pop artists.
Yes.
Alex and Bella, which were amazing too. And you kind of just did a shorter version, I believe, of the show they have coming up. So I wanted to know a little bit about how was that experience of it being planning your show, and how was that experience of kind of separating 2 different set lists for 2 different kinds of shows, right?
Yeah, so that was a hard one. So essentially what happened, order of everything that happened. I got the calf show, which is something I've been wanting for ever since I got to Berklee. I got the chance to perform at calf show my very first semester, but it was not on my original songs, and I really wanted to build my artistry through my time here at the school. And I feel like it was really God, the universe, making me wait until I have everything kind of figured out, because they know up there that I'm not going to be satisfied if it's not a good show. So time went by. I worked on my craft. I am still working on my craft. I'm constantly improving. And so got a calf show this semester, which is super, super exciting. And I got the Loft show a little after I got the acceptance for the calf. So I had already applied for the Loft, and then I got a show confirmation for October 10th, and I couldn't really pick a date, so they just gave me whatever date they could. And oddly enough, it was 3 weeks before the show, which is super convenient and then thinking people could actually come to the Loft, watch a little teaser, a little bit of what they can get, a little a little teaser, a little trailer, and then they come to the show, to the calf, really kind of like a bait. That's kind of I thought of it, kind of pulling people in to the calf for eventually the bigger show. And that's what we did. I feel all the songs are gonna be also in the calf, and of course it's gonna be a much longer show. We did a shorter set of 20 minutes ish, and it was amazing with the most amazing people. I got that show for the Loft, and then I think it's gonna be super cool if we make it pop themed, because I feel pop here at Berklee, yes, it's very popular worldwide, but I haven't seen a lot of pop stuff here at Berklee. I've seen amazing artists throughout my time, but just a few that are actually pop.
Because I feel like now Berkeley's a lot of like jazz and blues, I feel.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of rock, a lot of indie, a lot of that stuff,
Yeah.
which is super cool, kind of like shining the light in those different genres. But I feel like we need to pop. And so we named the show Pop Renaissance, honoring Queen Bee, obviously,
Yeah.
and kind of paying homage to her, and also kind of like Renaissance, what it actually means, like bringing back the rebirth of pop at Berkeley. So,
Yeah.
and then I invited these two amazing artists, Bella Demita and Alex Varvar, who are like the perfect people for this show because they are exactly pop. And then we did kind of this sandwich thing. So Bella played first and I went second, and then Alex went last, and it was just amazing. The whole everyone pulled off amazingly. My team did amazing. Shout out to Amanda and Gabriel. They were absolutely superstars, and Bella's team and Alex's teams, like everyone did an amazing job, and people pulled up. And so thanks so much if you ended up coming. It was actually a success, and if you like it, make sure to come to the CAF because you're gonna hear much more pop. And that's that.
It was such an amazing show, and I feel like I went there and I saw like all the little details, like the flowers and the candles and all of that. And I know that was a big part, like you working along with your team and stuff. I want you to like guide us through, like, okay, you got these two shows and you brainstorm like a whole theme and everything. I want you to guide us through your like checklist of like, okay, what are
No,
it's just like, wait.
No,
What are the stuff that you like when you get the shows? You're like, where do I even start? Like, what do I do? Like, apart from knowing, I know how my show wants. Like, apart from brainstorming like your theme, as I said before, what are the other things that went through your mind? Be like, what do I need to do now? What are the next steps?
Essentially, I'd say we, at least like in our meetings, I always try to work backwards. So we always sit down weekly and we think like, okay, now we had these two shows, we have still one coming up. So we work backwards. What are we going to do the week of, 2 weeks before, 3 weeks before, and so on and so forth. And
that's
so,
a good thing.
Yeah, because then you can kind of see like, what do I actually need? Like, do I need decorations? How long in advance am I going to be purchasing those? And the outfit, how long in advance do I want to have it decided? Or do I want a photo shoot? Do I not want a photo shoot? Do I want this? How do I want to like make it happen? Like mood boards, and what do I want the audience to feel? At least for me, having a lot of experience with event production, and I'm just really passionate about the business side of everything. I feel like that's so important as an artist because you are a business. And so me being passionate about it obviously helps because it will make things much easier and the whole process much easier. And so essentially, we just kind of work backwards, and that's more or less it. And we go building a checklist that way. And seeing what we need and what we don't need, and obviously now after the loft we're gonna sit down and think like what worked, what didn't work, and what can we bring to the CAF, what are we not gonna bring to the CAF, and what made people come, what didn't make people come, and like kind of like working backwards. That's what I would say for sure.
That's a really, really good piece of advice, I'd say. Yeah. So for your CAF show, what do people need to know? What, like, should I bring my friends? Should I bring my grandma? Should I?
That's a good question. I mean,
how should I dress?
Oh, yeah. Well, speaking of, we're gonna have posts about that very soon, like kind of like dress code and what you guys can expect. But I'd say pop. Like, if I could describe it in one word, actually two. Like when people ask me, like, if you could describe yourself in one word, what do you say? Bold. That's the word I use for myself all the time. I feel like I'm a very bold person. I'm a Leo. I don't know if that matters in any way, but
maybe
very bold, very like. And it's funny because I have like this close friends account, and I kind of got inspiration from Olivia Rodrigo for this because she has like spicy Pisces in her. I put like hot and dramatic Leo because that's what I am, and I feel like that's that. You know what I mean? And so hot and drama, and that's what I feel like you can expect a lot of pop. Like, think pop icons. We're gonna have Britney. We're gonna have Britney, Tate McRae, obviously. A lot of Ariana. So you're gonna be checking all of your boxes of like famous superstars, and of course me. So a lot of me.
Originals.
A lot of originals, but fun originals. Like new songs, unreleased songs, which is super exciting too. But yeah, people can expect pop, fun, dance. I have the most amazing team of dancers. We have 10 dancers and they're absolutely superstars. My choreographers, Annabella and Brendan, absolute genius. And we have truly, I am so blessed to be surrounded by the most amazing talented people, because I feel like that's what makes a show. You can only do a good things when you have diverse people around the table and diverse mindsets and diverse points. So having these amazing people surrounding my work and the work environment and creating a good environment, that is so important. Creating an environment with communication and collaboration where everyone actually collaborates in the process. I'm a big advocate for that. And I'm a big advocate about people enjoying what they're doing, like being there. Like, you're only going to do something properly if you do something you love. And so I want people to get to my rehearsal, to get to our dance rehearsals, to get to our band rehearsals, to get to our full cast rehearsals, and actually want to be there, because you're going to be spending the next 4 hours together or so, or the next like weekly times together. You might as well enjoy your time. And that's, I like promoting that environment. And so, yeah, we're going to have the most amazing people working on this CAF show. And you guys definitely are not gonna want to miss it. And even if you don't like pop, or even if pop is not really up your alley, I can assure you we're putting on a show. We're putting on a show, and it's like, you're gonna love it. If it's not the music, then you're gonna love the performance. You're gonna love the environment. You're gonna love the marketing we're preparing for it. So definitely there's something for everyone. And we're just putting on a show. I know how to put on a show, and that's what we're gonna do.
Yes, definitely. You go. Like, I'm so excited.
Yay.
And you mentioned singing unreleased songs, and on the Loft you sang one unreleased song, which was Keep Trying. And so I wanted to say, like, do we have some more information about this? Do we have release dates? Do we have what's going on? What's it about?
We have a lot of exciting news. I don't know about, I'm not going to spoil the release date yet, but it is very soon. And it's, again, pop. I'm going to keep saying this word a lot, but it's very fun. It's very, like, I just love the song. The whole writing process for it was, the name of the song is Keep Trying. The process was actually, ironically enough, I kept trying. Because, like, the day before the recording session, I was still writing lyrics. Like, I was still kind of changing lyrics around and being like, I don't like this. I don't like that. Let's kind of redo that. And I feel like that's kind of like my whole process that's something I need to work on, and something I'm working on, really kind of like enjoying the process. When something doesn't go right, kind of like, okay, we're going back to the drawing board, but it's okay. Like, you know, kind of like accepting the process that it didn't work out really well. It's okay. Let's just go back. Let's redo it. Let's understand what worked out, what didn't. And so that's kind of what happened to this song. I had this vision for this song, and I ended up trying the whole process, the songwriting process, the photo shoot process, the visuals for the song. Everything was a constant trying, like a constant, like, kind of figuring out what I like, what I don't like. And so, yeah, and I feel like it's a lot about that. Ironically enough, the name of the song is Keep Trying, and it's about trying. And I would say it's very much, at least I like to translate and bring to my songs. I want people to hear my songs and be like, wow, this girl knows exactly what I'm talking about. Yes, it is pop. Yes, it is fun. Yes, if you don't pay attention to the lyrics, you're still going to bop to the rhythm because it's amazing. But the production's always top notch. Shout out to my amazing producer as well, Vito, amazing. But what I'd say is just, the whole process, just kind of accepting it. And the whole song was about, I like writing about girlhood, as I was saying. So people, when listening to the song, really connecting and be like, oh, wow, this girl knows exactly what I'm talking about. But this song specifically was the first time I feel like I was writing about me. Like, about me, and not about a relationship, and not about a friend, and not about something else. Kind of about me and about what I'm going through. And you know, when you're in those days where you just feel like everything's crumbling apart, and you feel like, oh my God, I can't do this anymore. Like, I'm gonna die. You know, you generally think like, I can't do this anymore. And I feel like that's what this song kind of translates. Kind of like that idea where I gotta keep going. I gotta keep trying. I gotta keep putting on a show. The show must go on, as Freddie Mercury said. Like, the show must go on. So it doesn't matter what's happening. Life is gonna go on. And there's this line in the song which I love so much, which is, "Lights go up, they scream, now I'm someone else." You gotta be someone else. You gotta put on, I sometimes hate saying this because that's not how it's supposed to be. You gotta put on this facade. You gotta put on this kind of mask. Like, everything's okay. No one needs to see what's going on backstage. And I want to dismantle this idea and kind of break this taboo of everything's fine. It's not fine. And it's okay. It's not fine. It's okay. And so, and that's also something I want to bring into my social media more. Like, I started doing a video series, which you guys should definitely tune in, called Stage Secrets, bringing in people into the backstage of the calf show and bringing in everything that is happening, like all the good things and the bad things that happen into putting on a show, like all the unexpected things, all the things that maybe we have to delay a release, maybe we have to redo a photo shoot, maybe we have to rewrite the song, and that's okay. But kind of just showing people the realistic side of things, because I feel like it's just, some people just think that everything's fine, and you just see the highlights. When you see people, you just see the good things. You just see, oh my God, she got a calf show. Oh my God, she won the Career Gem Award. Oh my God, she's going on to Lollapalooza. Oh my God, she's opening up for Tate McRae. That's all you see. You don't see the hard work, or you don't see the 10 years of trying. Overnight successes don't exist. It's something that is a constant buildup. And that's what I want to show my audience. I want to be transparent about it. And I want to show that, at least I want people to join my journey and see my eventual, like, my constant, like, growing and success, and that comes with all. But definitely that, just kind of the good and the bad. Yeah. And that's it.
You're so right. And I feel like, especially when you're a public figure and you're a celebrity, and you see these people like in magazine covers, and you see these people like, you know, performing, and everything's fine, but you know, you don't really know. And that's something that I love about you, is that you are very present in social media. You have almost 10K on TikTok.
I'm reaching. Hopefully, when this video comes out, I'm already like 10,000 followers on TikTok. Yay! Follow me on TikTok. But yeah.
And like, you post like this very like raw, you know, material of, okay, this is happening. Like, let's have a genuine conversation. You know, artists, they don't have it all figured out. So I feel like it's very, very important for you to do that. And can you talk a little bit about kind of like how is managing your own social media? And how do you come with like these ideas of like content creation? Do you have people that help you out? Do you come everything, or do you just do everything by yourself?
So I'd say definitely my TikTok. I'm very protective of it. I curate it very, like, at least I like curating it very nicely. Who knows me knows that I study TikTok. I sit down and I like grab a piece of paper and I'm like, what are the trends? What's going on at the moment? What I can incorporate in my daily life, or like, I mean, in my daily videos, or what I can't, or what is working or what is not, whatever. And so that is something that I really preserve. So sometimes when I'm having meetings with my team or with friends, people are like, oh, I think you should do this. I think I should do that. Yes, I always like talking about it. I always accept people's constructive criticism whenever people have something like, oh, I think that, of course, close friends. I always like listening to what people have to say and how I could better my social media. But my TikTok specifically, I really like keeping it very raw, as you said. I really like keeping it me, and I really like curating it myself. So kind of, I'd say that's mostly it. Like for my TikTok, for my Instagram, I gotta get better at Instagram. And I really like to bring, like you were saying, this kind of raw and connection and organic persona to TikTok. I want people to see the real me. I think the reason why people are not connecting to artists nowadays, because we don't really know who they are. And I want people to know who I am. I want people to be like, oh, I know what, like, how she is, or I want to feel connected to her beyond her music, because I feel like that kind of builds up. You're going to listen to my music and you're going to be like, wow, I know exactly what she's talking about. I watched that video where she was explaining her process, or where I kind of saw her day to day. I know more or less how she, you know, and I feel like that's it. It's kind of like being authentic and kind of like a best friend to people too, because I feel like that really matters. A lot of my, like, this is going to sound crazy. A lot of my inspiration for marketing and what I want to do eventually is, I had this phase where I was absolutely obsessed with K-pop. But guys, no, but hear me out. No, hear me out. It was before it blew up. Like, I was obsessed with BTS like back in 2016, 2017. I saw Blackpink debut. My fun fact, my Instagram account was like K-pop fan account. Like, I was obsessed with them. And
dark secrets.
No, yeah, and they are so smart. I like when I was 15, I thought that I knew Jungkook and that he was my soulmate. Like, I literally, they had so much like special content put out that now we're seeing coming to America and we're seeing coming to like this hemisphere. But still, like, it is so smart. Their whole content, they had shows, they had live streams, they had this and that, where they would connect the artist to the audience so much that people thought they knew the artists. You know, they thought they knew. Like, I thought I knew BTS. I was like, oh, guys, I did 2 years of Korean classes because I thought I was gonna meet them in the street. I needed to know how to speak Korean. And so,
oh my god,
no, yeah, like I was. And so
wait, but how can you like? I mean, I'm asking this because I have no idea about K-pop. What are like some like key like marketing strategies that they did that like kind of were like, okay, this is like made me feel connected to this.
I don't know. That's what I try to do every day. I try to like pinpoint like, why am I watching this TikTok video? Like when I post a video, I always think to myself, would I watch this? Would I skip this? What is making me bored? And that's what I kind of like studying about everyone's marketing. I like noticing like, why am I gonna want to come to this show? Why am I gonna watch this artist? Why do I want to watch her content? Like, what intrigues me about her? And that's like treating myself as the audience, because I am my target audience, right? And so exactly that. And about K-pop, I don't know, I still try to figure out every day. I kind of like go to like older videos. Now they're more like older, and they started coming like, I don't know if they changed their, I just don't keep up with them anymore. That's the truth. But especially with catchy, which is like this new K-pop international group, they have this whole, I think it's on Netflix, I didn't watch it, I have to, this whole show like building the band. And so everyone gets to see the process of building the K-pop band, and how does that happen, and how did it go, and just literally everything. You just feel so connected, and you feel inside the project. You feel like you're part of the band with the artists. And that's something that like they crack the code. Like, they crack the code. K-pop cracked the code. They are so smart. And I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the photo cards. They had this event like called Fan Signs. It was like a meet and greet. They would just like sit down and like sign. It's kind of like a meet and greet, but they have like this kind of small interaction with, they get gifts. They sent, it's a whole thing. If you know, you know. Like, it is like this whole thing. I was obsessed. Like, whenever I think about it, I just like want to go back to it, because like it's so nostalgic to me. Like, today I was listening to my K-pop playlist, and I was listening to like Wings by BTS, which is like one of my favorite albums. It's just, transported me back to that, and kind of like, why am I still so obsessed with it? Like, why am I still so like, whenever I look at pictures of them, I'm like, wow, it just brings me back to that feeling of like, I think I'm part of the band. Like, I think they would love me. Like, I actually think like, wow, I think I'm their best friend. Like, they're gonna love me. And that's what I want to bring into my world. Like, I want people to hear my stuff and to see my content and to watch and be like, wow, I feel like I could be her best friend. You know what I mean? Because it's such good marketing. Yeah.
And you mentioned a lot about having like your target audience, always like, you know, really knowing who your target audience is. And you mentioned, I am my target audience, which and we were talking about this the other day. It's just kind of like, we're different people, right? So a video that I would actually watch, you would probably skip. And you know, so and vice versa. So it's just kind of like, not everyone will like your songs, right? And that's totally fine. That's really interesting.
Like, and it's okay. Like, sometimes if someone, I saw this once on TikTok. There's this girl, I'm not gonna remember exactly the video, but she had this brand in Brazil, and in her video she was like, oh, because people are talking about how my marketing is all made in English, and they're like, we're in Brazil, like why are you talking in English, blah blah blah. And she's like, you're not my target audience. Like, this is not for you. Someone is going to resonate with this, this is not for you. You're not my target audience. And I feel like it's kind of like that, you know, like, if you don't like my stuff, that is fine. You can just scroll. It is not for you. If you're not resonating, it is not for you. Like, it's going to resonate with someone. I would love for it to resonate with you. Of course, I feel like there's something about me that is for everyone. But if it doesn't, that's okay too. Like, there's definitely someone that is going to like it. Not everyone likes The Summer I Turned Pretty. Not everyone likes BTS. Not everyone likes Taylor Swift. And that's fine. You know? She's still amazing. She still rocks. Like, she's still going to get a bajillion dollars. And, you know, she has her target audience. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And that's what I feel, you know? I like thinking about me as my target audience because I like thinking I make content that I like. So whoever likes whatever I make. Yeah. It sounds redundant, but you know what I mean? Like, there's definitely someone out there. There's 8 million people in the world. There's definitely someone out there that's going to like my stuff. Yes. You know what I mean? It might be you. So
I love that concept. Going back to your songs. Yeah. So I know you get inspiration by like experiences and also like kind of like making up concepts, but also getting inspired by other people's experiences and stuff. Do you have a song that you released and you regret releasing?
Oh, yes. Yes. And I heard this once. I heard someone saying that if you release something and you don't regret it eventually, like in a few years, then you're like, you're not successful or something like that. Like, if you don't look back to your older releases and you're like regretting it, then
because it's a sign that you have grown as a professional.
Period. Exactly. No. Literally.
Which song? If we we're gonna go back and like
no. I'm just gonna say, if you go to like my whatever streaming platform you listen on, and definitely my first EP, there are like 5 songs. There are 3 that are my favorites. The other ones are like, I could have done better. But
you figure it out.
but when I was in the process of like making it, I loved it. I was so obsessed with it. I was like, yes, this is it. This is my jam. Like I was like obsessed. And I feel like that's it. Like, if you don't love what you're putting out, then don't put it out. If you don't love what you're doing
in the moment, right?
Yeah. Like if today, if you don't like it, don't. I'm gonna tell you something. I have this really close friend of mine. She's gonna know who she is. She told me this this week actually, and it really stuck with me. We were going through something, and she said, if you're not comfortable showing me this, how are you gonna feel showing this to the world? And I was like, oh my God, that's so true. Like, if you're not comfortable like with something, don't put it out just because you have to put it out. Like, yes, time is running. Like, stop. I'm not even gonna get into this. Like, stop comparing yourself to other people, because you know, like, you already know. I'm assuming, you know, like, don't do that. But essentially, like, everyone has a different journey. But yes, time is running. But, and I heard this once, and I'm just gonna go against my own things. The 2 things that you can't, like, I told you this the other day. The 2 things that you can't get back are words and time.
Yeah.
But I feel like you can make time. You can make time. You can, you decide whenever you want to release something. There's no one like being like, now, do it now. You're the only person that can control that. So I feel like it's kind of that.
You release those songs in that period of time. You were really passionate about the stuff, right?
Exactly.
And then now you're not. Now you're passionate about other stuff.
Because you grow. And I look back, but I remember when it was not that long ago. It was like 2 years ago. I remember when I was there and I thought, I want to make the best that I can with what I have now. And I knew I wasn't at Berkeley at the time. I was back home. I had a budget that I had to kind of maintain, which it was money I made myself. Like, I kind of stand by that. My parents helped pay for my education, but my music, all the money that went towards my music is my own. So either because I was selling things on Depop, or either because I work on campus, or because I had an internship or whatever. So I just save up that money, and it went towards my music. And whenever, like, I never turned to my parents and I was like, can you please pay for the song? Because I want it to be like something that comes
you
from
do,
me. You know what I mean? Like, I want to be something, and then eventually it's gonna create a big revenue, and then I can like give back to them, you know, like and to my family. That's what I think. But essentially, I wanted to be proud with what I had at that moment, and I know I didn't have like a lot of money to invest in it, and I know I didn't have like a lot of, but I wanted to make the best that I could with what I had, and that's what I was kind of aiming for. Like, I know it's not that much, but I want to be able to make the best. Yeah. And I feel like that's at like, and if it's not at the best, I would go back to the drawing board and do it again. Yeah. It's annoying, but you gotta do what you gotta do.
And also like I love that you mentioned there's sometimes I feel like we feel this pressure of like we need to do it now. We need to do it now, and sometimes there's no one telling you like do this by this. It's just you yourself.
You're your own boss.
You put your own I put a lot of pressure on myself on doing things. Sometimes you need to take a step back in order to deliver like high quality work. You gotta take your time. Like
take your time. And that's what I like thinking. And that's ironic about this Keep Trying song too, kind of tying it back to it, because I've been trying, you know what I mean? Like I've been trying. And yeah, like I've had to put off the release date for, I'm not gonna lie, for a little bit, because I wanted to be able to go back to the drawing board. Like, okay, I didn't like X, Y, and Z. Like, let's do it again. Let's do the lyrics again. Let's do the photos again. Let's do whatever it is again, because it's not, you know, maybe I didn't mature the idea enough. But anyways, yeah.
Well, now out of curiosity, what's your favorite song
that I've released or that I didn't release?
Ever, because my favorite song, can I just say my favorite song is Keep Trying.
Serio?
I love that song.
Really?
It's just so catchy. You're gonna see, like, it's just like, you know, like,
really,
yeah,
kind of. Okay. No, that makes me feel that makes me feel happy. And whenever I have like my followers on TikTok, sometimes they turn to me and they're like, oh, my favorite song is Rumors, and I'm like, I'm so happy you like that one, because it's not one of my favorites, you know. I mean, like, yes, I love all my songs, you know, but I have my favorites, you know what I mean? And when people have different ones, I'm like, wow, okay, so I did a good job, because it resonates with other people too. So yeah, like you listen to it and you're like, wow.
I was debating this with Vicky. I was like, no, my favorite song is Keep Trying, and Vicky was like, no, mine is Should Have Known.
Should Have Known.
And I'm like, it's like no.
My favorite. Okay, my favorite song, like, but are we talking song to just the song, or are we talking like the whole aesthetic, the whole vibe, the whole thing that comes with it? What are we talking about?
Okay, tell me both then.
Okay, like my favorite era is definitely Should Have Known. Like, that card corset top is,
it's
hitting. It's so good. And it's like, my friend Nina, she actually, like, we were running to the photo shoot. She was gluing it. Like, you can see my Instagram. There's like a video of her gluing the cards one by one on this corset top that I got off.
And it was Lila's idea, right?
Yeah. Lila, this
so
also
amazing.
A close friend of mine, she was like, sent me this literally 2 hours before the photo shoot's like, what if you do this? And I'm like, girl,
it's it. Like, that's
I remember thinking, like, I can't do this. Because again, we had an outfit planned, horrible outfit, but I was I always do this. I convince myself that I like it, so I don't feel bad about it. I keep doing this. I convince myself, like, it's not that bad. You know what I mean? Like, it's not that bad. Like, but no, it is. So, like, if I hadn't convinced myself, we would never do the card corset top idea. It's a butterfly effect. Like, one thing takes to the other. And so definitely era Should Have Known. But for song, of course, I like saying this, inspired by, I'm inspired by people constantly. I name drop a lot of people, but Vito, my producer, told me this once. My best song is always The Next. And I feel like it's that.
Oh my God. Love.
Quoting him.
You are like, yeah.
My best song is always The Next. So my favorite song is Keep Trying now, because it's The Next. But I'm so excited for whatever is coming soon. Like, I'm very proud of my next releases. Like, I am yes, I'm always proud, but like now I'm like, yes, this is it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm very proud of where we're going, and I feel like that's it. Like I'm so excited for what's to come.
I'm also so excited, and I've listened to some songs.
Yes.
So yeah, I wanted to shift gears a little bit and talk about kind of like your experience prior coming here, because I feel like it's such an interesting thing too.
Yeah, for sure.
You have experience with musical theater.
I've experienced with so many things.
Okay, well, one of your experiences.
Yeah, no, I come from musical theater. If you don't know, now you know.
Exactly. And
I'm a theater kid at heart.
And so it's just kind of like you have also your family background, a lot of actors in the family, I'd say.
No, like talking about I'm like my big inspiration, my big like North Star is my grandpa. He was this outstanding, amazing actor in Brazil. If you want to search it up, his name is Claudio Cavalcanti. He's absolutely amazing. Whenever I tell people he's my grandpa, people are like, what? He's your grandpa?
My mom was like, oh my God.
Yeah, because it's like in Brazil, it's a big thing. Like he did so many projects and so many amazing things. And I'm like so like grateful to have been in his presence and like learned so much from him. And although he passed away a while ago, like I was 9 when he passed away, like he still constantly inspires me. I feel like he is, and I don't know if I'm gonna get spiritual, but I feel like he's constantly watching me. And it's gonna sound crazy, but I feel like I've seen him in performances. Like I went on The Audience, like I've seen in The Audience, I've seen him. Like it's crazy. Like he's just constant. I feel like he's constantly like a guardian angel, kind of like guarding me. He's this absolute like superstar. And essentially he just, and it bringing back to like my upbringing, I feel like one of the reasons why I am who I am, I just went to his house and to my grandma's house, so to my grandparents' house, and I would just pretend all day and kind of pretend to be an actress. That's why I wanted to be an actress for like the longest time in my life. I am an actress because you can do whatever you want. You can pretend. You can be so many different characters. Like one day I'm a doctor, one day I'm a lawyer, one day I'm a singer, one day you can be whatever you want. That's like the most magical thing about theater. You can be whatever you want. And same thing with music. But with music, and that's what I love so much, you create your own world. Like you with acting as well, but I feel like with music, at least I have the control to kind of drift. I write the script. I like the script being the lyrics. I write the melody. I write the visuals, the outfit I'm gonna wear, like everything. I create this world for the song, and I feel like that's so magical and just brings back to this joy of I had the most amazing childhood. Like I'm so grateful for my family. I had the most amazing time as a child, and I just want to bring this world to my music and to my followers and to everything that I do. It's so inspiring. And when people, it's funny, when people used to stop me and be like, what do you want to be when you grow up?
Yeah.
I would always say like, I want to be like my grandpa, because when we would walk around the streets, people would stop him and be like, wow, you inspire me so much. Like I look up to you so much, like your work. I want to be this kind of person to people that they're like, wow, you're such an inspiration. Like this song really resonated with me. Like I really understand where you were going here. Like I feel like you listened to me. You know exactly what I was feeling. Like, and I feel like Sabrina Carpenter said this once or something. I'm going to kind of like misquote her, but kind of quote her, but I don't know exactly the correct words she said, but something like, if my song, if you listen to it and you don't think about me, you think about yourself, kind of like something like that, I did a good job. And I feel like it's that. Yeah. So, yeah.
Because you don't want to listen to the song and think about how, like, Sabrina Carpenter's boyfriend, cheated on her. You want to listen to the song and be like, oh my God, like, this reminds me of, like, I don't know, John from the supermarket.
Exactly. No, yeah, you're gonna create these kind of like, you listen to it and you're like, wow, like this connects me to this time when this song came out and I was listening to it. Like some people say, oh my God, this is a song of the summer. You listen to the song, I'm like, wow, it brings me so much back to the summer of 2020, like pandemic. I don't even know. This song brings me so much back to like 2016. Like, when you hear like, and that's kind of what I want to bring to people too, and kind of bring them into my world too. But going back to your question, because I keep going elsewhere, but going back to your question, a lot of theater. Yeah, I did a lot of theater. My grandpa, huge inspiration to me. Amazing human being, and just in every sense of the word, like truly.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of from what I stand as a person nowadays, like I am a big advocate for animal protection and animal, and just I'm obsessed with animals in all sorts of ways. I just like, and it just a lot of him. So
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's so nice. And like I feel like I asked you this a while ago.
Probably did. I didn't respond.
But why did you ended up choosing to pursue a career in music as opposed of musical theater?
Oh, that's very interesting. Because what happened is I started with theater. Like I loved theater. Like I loved acting. I loved in school. I would always be the best, like in my drama classes. Like I was obsessed. And then what happened was eventually I discovered musical theater. I went to Broadway. I had, again, most privileged childhood ever. Like, thank you so much, my parents. I'm so grateful. I went to Broadway when I was like 7. For the first time, I watched Wicked. I've been an OG fan, okay? I know everyone else is a fan, but I was there. I don't even remember who was my alphabet. It was not Jessica Vosk, though. I hope it was, but it was not. But thing is, I went to watch Wicked, and I left, and I was like, oh, I want to do this for my life. I remember I watched Wicked 3 times on Broadway already because I'm so obsessed with it. I cry every time, like Defying Gravity. I'm like bursting into tears. Like so I just love it so much. And ever since then, I thought, wow, I love singing because I used to sing in the shower, whatever. I love singing. I love acting. It's a perfect combination of both. And so that's what I did. I started going to musical theater. I started watching like, slime tutorials or the ones that you see online. And watching those and watching all the amazing shows. I had the absolute honor as well to participate in school musical productions. We did Grease. I was Frenchie. I was so young. I was like 12 or something. I did Frenchie with like the pink hair. And then we did Mean Girls. And I was Regina, obvi. Big inspo from Renee Rapp. Shout out to her too. I'm like,
Love her.
I think she's gonna watch this one day. She might. But point is, big inspo. Like again, absolutely obsessed with the blonde wig and everything. So yeah, just a lot of musical theater. But what made me choose? I started writing songs as an outlet to whenever I was feeling something and I couldn't really. I just sat down on the piano and I used to sing songs, but I felt like it was not it. Like I felt like I was singing someone else's words, and I was just like, this is not. Maybe I should try writing something. And I started writing scrappy lyrics. Eventually, they unfolded into a song, but it took a while. It took a while until I got there. But I'd say the best songs come when you write something when you're in the moment, and it's just a catalyst that boom, like something happens that like builds up that emotion, and you just like let it out. That's the best way, rather than like sitting down and being like, let's write a song. Just something that provokes the feeling.
So you talked a lot about like the impact that you want to cause, which I think is like very nice. Like I'm curious to know, what is like the least favorite part of being an artist? Because like it's all nice, but there's always gonna be like that part that you don't like.
Yes. I'd say for now, I feel like it changes constantly. I feel for now, the not the worst part, but I'd say the part I like the least would be I like working under pressure, just as a preface. Like I feel like I strive under pressure. Like I do things better when I have things to do. So that's for me, but that's just personal. What I'd say is definitely still like, and I know the world is evolving, but right now being an independent artist, like having to do figuring out things on your own. And I know it's a learning process, and I'm learning so much with it, and I'm very grateful. But definitely just sometimes it gets too much. Like having to think about so many facets, and having to think of like, I have to think about the arrangements, I have to think about the song, I have to think about the performance, I have to think about the outfit, I have to think about how the marketing is going to go, I have to think about, and I think it gets tedious, and it gets like very hard for a lot of artists at Berkeley too, because you just, unless you have a team, which I have amazing friends helping me out,
but also finding those people is also hard.
Like finding people that, here's the thing, if the manager ever wants more than the artist, there's something wrong. The artist has, or the manager or the team or whatever, the artist always has to want it so much. Like I know a lot of people are like, oh, I could never do this, I could never be famous, or I could never do this. Fame is a consequence of your art, but not like getting a lot into that. It's just, I want it so much that I feel like nothing can stop me. And it's kind of like I heard this saying once. This is by Nietzsche. Funny, I have a cat named Nietzsche, but anyways, so Friedrich Nietzsche said, now I can't quote him because I'm forgetting. Give me a sec.
So he said. Dot.
No, I actually. Now I remembered it. I don't even need to look it up. He who has a why can bear almost anyhow.
Ooh.
You know, he who has a why can bear almost anyhow. So if you have a why, you can bear almost, how am I going to make it? How am I going to do it? I have a why. I have a purpose.
Yeah.
You like talking about purpose?
I like talking about purpose.
You have the purpose? He who has a purpose can support, can do anything if you have that purpose. If you have that why, I can do anything.
That's like amazing. Because that's a foundation, I feel.
Yeah.
If you're just doing stuff but you don't know why you're doing them, then
like if you, and I know it might seem crazy because you're like, oh my God, I'm so young, I don't know what I want to do yet. Yeah, you have enough time to figure it out. Like, chill out. You have enough time. I've seen people becoming successful actors, millionaires, whatever, entrepreneurs at their 60s. Like, you have a lot of time. You know what I mean? So you don't need to rush or anything, but I'd say that's it. Like, if you have a why, you can bear almost anyhow, and that's essentially it. Like, although it gets stressful, and a lot of the things, I'd say the part that kind of like is just remembering to think of all the different facets, remembering to think like, I have to remember that I have to go over, oh, I have to have the tracks for the song. Oh, I have to think about the choreographer. I have to talk to the choreographers. I have to talk to X people. I have to find the people that love my music. I have to find the people that are passionate enough about what I do and where I want to get and helping me get there. Because that's also something that they're actually going to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because there's no point in me sitting down with someone and being like, can you please help me? And they're like, yeah, what do you want to do? And I'm like, I want to do this. I want to do that. And they're just like, okay, whatever.
They need to be passionate.
They need to be like, let's do it. And that's what I love so much on my team right now. They're like, they send me like they're sending messages constantly in the group like, we gotta do this, we gotta do this, we gotta do this, we gotta.
I can so imagine Amanda and Gabby be like,
no, Amanda, you had to see them on the loft. They were we have to do that, and I love that about them. You know what I mean? Like, they're so passionate about putting on a good show, because it's not a Duda show. It's not a you know what I mean? Like, it's not just a me effort. It's a team thing. Effort. Yes, I am the face of the thing, but there's so much going behind the scenes. I can't do anything without those people.
They're coming here.
Oh, there you go.
They need to. They don't know yet, but they're coming, because
you gotta see those people. They are powerhouses. And like, yes, I am a very dedicated like person, but
so are they, and that's what makes it happen.
That makes a dream team.
Exactly.
Literally.
Oh my God. And I know that, okay, I want to talk more about like your projects now, because apart from like you're an artist and you know, you're planning your show and everything, you also you succeed in like planning events to like an extent that I'm like, how does she do it?
I don't know.
You did, was it like, I don't even remember. Was it a year ago that you did TEDx event? So you hold a TEDx license that allow you to bring TED Talks to Berkeley.
Isn't that crazy, guys? Yeah, there's so many like different versions of me.
Exactly. And I'm just like, you see her in stage singing, and then it's just like, okay, but now she's at TEDx. She's an executive.
Now I'm at TED. Now I'm at X, Y, and Z. You know, yeah.
What is your purpose with TEDx? Because I feel like, okay, TEDx is like benefits people inside the industry, but I mean, you have a lot of stuff going on, and you're like, oh, but what if I do this? And it's not an easy thing, right?
Yeah, no.
So what was that motivated you to do this in the first place? And there's more coming, guys. There's more TED Talks coming.
Yeah. I feel like I'm a storyteller at heart. That's what I'd say. Like, I want to tell stories, and I want to. What I love about it, and kind of like connects with my childhood, and connects with who I am today, and kind of just like the foundation of myself. When I was younger, but just finishing my sentence, I I like bringing joy to people. I like entertaining people. That's what I love doing. And I heard this once, also from a close friend, also from Lila. Your job is to entertain. It should be fun. You need to have fun with it.
Yeah.
You know? And so that's what I would say. Like, I want to have fun. And I feel like there's so many different areas of entertainment. But point is, bringing back to my childhood, I've always been that friend that when there was a kid in my class that was a little bit sad, or they had gone through something within their family, or there's something that made them upset, my teachers would put me to sit beside those kids, because I've always been the person that's like,
yeah,
you know? So my teachers would always put like, oh, you go sit beside her, and the kids would actually like return home like with a big smile on their face, because I'm this person where like, even though everything might be falling, you know, because things fall on my side too. Like, I also like, I'm still a human being. I still manage to,
put on a brave face,
put on a smile on my face, and kind of like, you know, try to see the bright side in things. Yes, I have things that piss me off. Yes, I have things that, like I was saying, I'm a very bold person in all ways. Like, when I get upset, I get very upset. When I get happy, I'm very happy. But I'd say I always strive to kind of like have a good fresh start, and so I want to bring that into everything that I do. And so I like so many things about event production and event making. Like, I did so much MUN in school, which is like Model United Nations. I did so much, but I never did the delegate side. I was always like press, if you know. I was like taking pictures. Eventually I had this teacher of mine, my history teacher. She was like a mom to me. She still kind of is. And she kind of just took me into her wing, and she gave me a leadership position when I was very, very young. She was like, I trust you with this position. She gave me this position of chief operations officer at an MUN conference when I was just like 14. Which is usually kids with 18 years old. And I was like, okay, I gotta put on a show, you know, gotta do it. And I learned so much with MUN. MUN gave me such a strong foundation. I know it's like usually the kids that are going to be doing business, the kids that are going to be doing finance, those are the kids that were doing MUN. And I'm here doing music. But, you know, like, it gave me so much of the spreadsheet foundation. I love spreadsheets. I love to do lists. I love like sitting down and being like planning. And so much of event production and planning and logistics came from MUN. I learned so much with MUN. And with that, and then I brought into the school production, because the production of Mean Girls, I put it on myself. Again, I had amazing friends helping me out, but I was kind of like the spearhead for that whole project. Kind of like, let's do this, let's get this moving, let's do it. And so and again, like, let's bring joy to people. That's what I want to do, like with MUN, like making sure the delegates have a good time, making sure everything is organized. Same thing with TED happened in my school. Amazing people did that event. I was firstly part of the production team, then I left and I applied to be a speaker, and I did a TED talk called The Arts Exist Because Life Is Not Enough.
Wow. Go check it out.
I was 18 at the time, and I basically talked about the importance of life, like the arts in someone's life. And I had this experience at school, and I was like, I want to bring TED to Berkeley. As soon as I got here, I was like, this is what I want to do. I applied for a license. I got it. And then I spoke to Lila, my friend, and we are now co-leaders for the event. She's amazing. She's like a big inspiration for me. And I want to work with people that constantly inspire me. And so brought her in, and she's absolutely amazing as well. And Tanya, chair for music business department, also kind of helped us sponsoring the event and hosting the event. And so we had our amazing event last semester. 2 semesters ago. And I feel like I really want to bring joy to people, and I really want to bring and I love TED and how it inspires people, and how much like music, you listen to it, you hear it, you see it, whatever it is, and this really inspired me, or this really clicked, or really, really, resonated with me. Makes you think about your own life, kind of adapt to your own life. And that's what I really like. I really like being that, promoting those events and being able to organize those events to kind of have a stage for those speakers. It's
really nice that you put it that way, because you're like two personas in a way. Like, you're an artist, you're a businesswoman, but you're doing the same, like your purpose is the same, and you want to have the same impact. So that's very beautiful.
Like creating entertaining and good engaging environments for people. That's what I want. Like, I want people to leave my shows and be like, wow,
Oh my
I've been to
God.
so many amazing shows at Berkeley, or so many amazing shows by amazing artists, and I'm like, wow, I feel changed. You know, I feel like, wow, this is amazing. I want people to leave my show and be like, this girl, like, is amazing. And that's what I want to
Yeah.
be. From the moment you walk in to the moment you walk out, it's a whole thing.
It's a whole thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I have like fast questions for you.
Oh
Like,
my God, okay.
okay, this is gonna be fun. Favorite song
Yay.
ever?
Ever?
Okay, today.
Today? I'm a douche. Wait, no.
It's fine. You're not on a timer.
What's my favorite song today? I'm gonna copy. I'd say Elizabeth Taylor by Taylor Swift.
Oh my God, love.
Yay, I love Taylor Swift.
Favorite movie?
This is gonna sound funny as fuck. I have 2 different favorite movies, and I was gonna be like, oh my God, this girl's so niche. I actually have 3 favorite movies. I have a list of favorite movies, but I'm not gonna pull it up. I'm gonna just say my top 3 that I can think of right now. Number 1, it's like my comfort movie. If you know, you know. Look at Crazy Rich Asians. I'm obsessed with Crazy Rich Asians. Whenever
Wait, did I watch it with you? Yeah, I watched it.
I think
with
so.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you made me watch it. I love
Guys,
that.
I'm obsessed. I don't think you understand. I love Crazy Rich Asians whenever I'm having a good day or a bad day, and I put people on it. I'm like, y'all gotta watch Crazy
it's
Rich
really
Asians.
good.
Like, it's the best rom-com ever. It is actually the best rom-com. I love Crazy Rich Asians, and that's one. I'm actually gonna say 4. The next one is Hamilton. It's a musical, but it's on Disney Plus. Like,
Yeah,
obsessed. I know every lyric to that musical. Like, I'm
so good.
so good. My other 2 favorites are Funny Girl with Barbara Streisand. I watched that movie. My grandparents, like when I used to go to their house, they used to inspire me so much with so many like old classics because they love it so much. So Funny Girl with Barbara Streisand, absolutely amazing. Absolutely inspired me in all levels. And funny enough, also talking about Elizabeth Taylor, The Taming of the Shrew, also by my grandparents. I was remembering this the other day because I saw the Taylor Swift song and I'm like, oh my God, Elizabeth Taylor. The Taming of the Shrew. My grandparents also put me onto this movie. So old. I'm not very onto old movies, but they put me onto these 2, and they're actually good. I actually love Shirley Temple too, but I'm not gonna get onto her. The Taming of the Shrew, such a good movie. It's a Shakespeare play, but the movie with Elizabeth Taylor and her husband, which now I can't remember his name, because he's not as relevant as her. I'm joking. He's very important, but
I haven't watched it.
it's an old movie, but it's good. Like it's a cool movie. Like I was 7, I'm like, it was really good.
Yeah. Okay. Favorite day activity?
Scrolling through my phone and watching TikTok. No, that's usually what I do. But favorite day activity, I'd say I like riding bikes a lot. I really like biking around. I'd say spending time with friends. I love game nights. So I'm not that competitive, but I do like a game night. I like playing poker with friends. I like grabbing a matcha at Tate. Like I love an iced matcha. But yeah. So these I would say my favorites.
Favorite. Okay, I know this one. Favorite artist.
Taylor Swift. But I love Taylor Swift, but I would say Tate McRae is up there now. Like she is there. She is there because I love Taylor, absolutely amazing, but Tate is like such a good performer. Like like
the presence.
She's also so amazing. Like I love Taylor and I love Tate so much. Like I love both of them. Like they're amazing artists. I have so many, but right now, like Taylor's a forever artist favorite. But right now, like I have those that kind of like flow. Tate is for now one of my faves.
Totally. Okay, now favorite lyric.
I'm gonna have to pull up Somber because that man is so good. He's so good. Like, give me a sec.
We can't get over the fact that he's younger than.
He's younger than me. Like, than both of us. Like, you had a dream, you wanted better. You were sick of all the holes in your sweater, and then you looked at me and wondered whether I was a lamppost to which you were tethered. How did you think of that? Like, I was just
and the rhymes, you know, like
no, and like the other one, like in the end where it goes, and I don't want the children of another man to have the eyes of the girl that I won't forget.
It's deep, guys.
This
it's
man,
deep. He's really good.
This
really
man,
good.
but
I mean, I don't even know. Like, is he the songwriter? Or like, he has
yeah,
coach?
he's
the only one.
No, he's the only one.
Damn.
I know.
He's
I know
really
that.
good.
That's what I was like. Somber, hit me up. Let's collab.
Like, you know, if you're watching this,
please, hello. this whole verse for me is like amazing. I often think if I'm free or just lonely, you made me feel like the only one. Later, I found things I couldn't see, told other girls the same 3 words you told me.
Damn, this is from Memories.
Yeah, such a good song, guys. And then
Go
look at this.
it.
I could feel your lies through my bones. My heart's so full of you that I can't call it my own.
Damn. This one, you know, you're too deep in.
Props to me right now. Like, girl, such a good lyric.
Oh my god. Okay, I have one more question for you.
Okay.
So, what would you say is the best piece of advice you would offer to business students and artists that are starting to get in the music industry?
Kind of connecting to the purpose talk. Know what you want. And like, it's tough out here. I'm still super young and I'm starting out in the music industry now, you could say, right? Because I am like still in the starting stages of my career.
Yeah.
But it is crazy out here. People are so good. People are so amazing. You can't feel, you got to be like this. You know, you got to be blind. You got to be like, you have to have your focus. Don't let any other people's bullshit or any other things get in your way. Have that goal. Like, really know what you want.
And do whatever it takes to go.
Exactly. Like,
yeah.
Really know. If you know what you want and you're passionate about it, that's the most important thing.
Yeah.
If you're passionate about something, you're going to go after it. Really find out what clicks for you. Like, do you like writing articles? Do you like, you know, I don't know, like writing songs?
Yeah.
Do you like performing? Find out what works for you. Do you want to work for other people? Do you like helping other people? Find the core of what you like.
Yeah.
For me, I'd say specifically entertaining people, providing those places for people. And I try to intersect, like try to find what works for you. That's the key for everything. That's what's going to be like, that's the, remember why you started. That's why you're going to start something. And you always remember why you started. Whenever you're feeling down, you're going to be like, what is my goal? Like, and why am I doing what I'm doing?
Yeah.
You know, because that's going to be what's going to push you in those times where you don't see anything else. Is it managing people? Is it connecting songwriters with producers? Is it working at the film industry? Is it working on social media? Whatever it is, find what makes you tick. That's like the biggest thing. What makes you tick? What makes you wake up every day and be like, this is what I want to do for my life.
Yeah.
What makes you, even if you're going through the worst days, what makes you be like, Or when had you have like your happiest day? What happened in that happiest day? Like what happened in that day that you were so happy that made you happy? You know what I mean? That's kind of like the essence of everything else. You know, for me, it's like performing. I love performing. I love showing people, like giving people a good time. How can I do that? And that could be something for you, you know, like what makes you tick. And don't compare yourself to others. Like everyone has a different path, especially music. It's not like business or finance. There's no set path. Like there's nothing, and it's good in a way because you're going to figure it out on your own. Everyone has a place of success, and 2 people can shine in the spotlight. 3 people can shine in the spotlight. We can all shine together in the spotlight. We all have different successes, not because X person got this gig or you got that that you can't do it. Like you can do it. Like you can do it. And if you put your mind to it, like don't focus on other people. And I thinking this, don't compare yourself. Don't be sad when people like get it. Of course you're not sad for that person, but you're sad like, oh my God, I wish I could get that too. Talk to them, sit down with them, be inspired by them. Like be like, wow, how did you do this? Can you help me out? Can you enlighten me? Like, what did you do? What you have done differently? That's what I like, sitting down with people and being like, what did you like about your calf show? What could I bring to my calf show? You know, instead of thinking like, oh, she did her calf show. Like, oh my God. Like, I just like being inspired by them. Also, I'd say something's very important. And that's also something I take from my own life. I always keep my plans secret. That's something I like doing. I like always keeping whatever I'm doing secret until it's out, until it happens. So until I'm 100% sure it's gonna happen, I don't like telling people because I don't know, it's a feeling of like it's my jinx it or whatever. Like just kind of, you know, you're not gonna tell, for example, you're not gonna tell an applicant, like if you're the owner of a business, you're not gonna tell them like, oh, you're coming to the next phase, or we might pick you, if you're not gonna pick them.
Exactly.
That's just unpolite. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to tell them like, oh, I might get this gig. I might get like, I'm applying for a calf show. I might get a calf show.
Yeah.
Because then what if it doesn't? You know what I mean? Like, so I just like keeping those things private. But everyone has a different goal. Like everyone is going a different place. Everyone is not, it's not because X people is doing X, like Y and Z that you can't do it too, or you can't like, oh, that's what I was going to say. I like thinking of it this way. Whenever I see people getting something that I really wanted, I like thinking, oh my God. And this has happened so much like recently. I've seen so many close people get some amazing things. Instead of thinking like, oh, she got that. I like thinking, wow, if someone around my circle can get that, it means that I'm so close to it.
That is true.
Like, I am so close to it that it's not impossible. Someone around me, someone around in my circle got it. That means I'm close to it. It means I'm just like one no away from it. You know what I mean? Like I'm so close. When I see someone getting an amazing gig, like I've had some amazing friends recently get outstanding things, and I'm always like, wow, like I'm so happy for her because yes, she's gonna do amazing and it came in the right time for her. I like thinking that everything it's gonna happen how it should. So I like also trusting that God, the universe, superior, higher powers are like, they know what is best for me, and if it's not best for me now, it's fine. It's gonna be best for me now. I like thinking there's never no. No is never an answer. It's always yes, later, or there's something better. Yeah. So you might not get it now. You might get it later. It's a yes, or there's something better for you. And they know what it is. They know. The big guy up there knows better than I do. But I'd say it's that, you know, like when someone around me gets something, I'm like, oh my God, that's so good for her. It means it's so close for me too. You know what I mean? Like kind of just like whenever I feel like I'm drifting apart to the thought of like, oh my God, it could have been me. I like thinking, oh my God, I'm so happy for her. She's going to do amazing. And then I can also be like, oh my God, I am feeling so inspired by her. Let me see what she did so that I can also like, you know, learn from her. You know what I mean? And maybe I can help her and she can help me and so on and so forth. Like one time you're going to be the one. I like thinking that the world is like constantly turning. One time you're here, the next time you're going to be here, and so on and so forth. So always be kind to people. But you might be the one that wants what that person or like wants something to what your friend got, but tomorrow it might be the opposite and she might want your help. So it's kind of like, that's what I like thinking.
That's beautiful.
So,
thank you so much for being here.
Of course. Thank you so much for coming. I feel like I talked so much, but still.
No. It's perfect. Yay. So be in the calf show.
Yeah, come to my calf show. October 29th, Wednesday, October 29th. Yes. You better be there.
10 p.m.
10 p.m. And you're going to love it. And even if you don't like pop that much,
you're still going to love it.
You're going to love it. Bye. Thank you so much.